Hi, I'm Vance Capley. Welcome to Draw TV. Tonight on Draw TV, we're going to be continuing work on a comic book I'm working on. It's called Sergeant Zombie, and we're working on a page where a soldier is getting Sergeant Zombie's attention. So let's take a look, see at what I've got so far, and then tonight we'll be drawing the soldier's face, trying to get the sergeant's attention. So here we go. Okay, Sergeant Zombie, as you can see on the screen, he is a zombie. The idea is a World War II secret weapon of the Marines. He's a sergeant and he's tough. Now, so we're working on the page where Sergeant Zombie has just been called out of his tent to talk to the troops, and so we're going to go ahead and get on that. Now you see here I've got Sergeant Zombie. Now in the drawing you saw a moment ago, it had the colors and it had this big Z on his chest, and I did all that after I scanned this drawing into the computer. Right now we're going to draw a soldier here trying to talk to the Sarge. He's looking this way, the soldier is. So we're going to use a just good old blue line non-photo reproduction pen to kind of get the idea of the soldier. So I'm going to do kind of a loose thing here, just kind of get an idea. We want to give him a look of desperation, kind of worry. And we're going to bring that in here. And what I'm doing with this blue line is just kind of roughing it out a little bit. Just kind of roughing it out to kind of get an idea of what I want. Okay, I've started the pencil work, and what I'm doing is just kind of fixing the gaps of my creation here. And so it's probably at this point that I'm actually going to speed up the video. Now, if you'll notice, I did like a really loose pencils. I use Sharpies to do my inking, and there's various sizes. This is my kind of permanent marker I like to use. These are the ultra fine for writing letters or whatever, but I like to do the line art. These are the thicker, the fine point. They're fun to play with, and of course the king size for fills and whatnot. They also have a delightful one here that's a lot of fun to play with. It's the chisel tip. It's about gudging down, but you get the idea. And it's good for to ink and turn just slightly, and it gives it kind of a neat flow about it. But for this, let's go ahead and start with just the old classic Sharpie ultra fine point here. Now what I do, I always go over the same line a few times so I can get that thickness I want. Now that we've done all the inks, we get my good friend eraser here, and we're going to erase all the extra lines. Eraser dust. Now, there are some errors. Correct those right quick. Our next step is to scan it into the old computer and give it a little bit of color. So let's go to that step. This is where we're going to scan it in, the artwork in. Got it in here. Then over here, I have my Adobe Photoshop opened up. This is a very old Adobe Photoshop. This is 2.0, but it still gets the job done. So first thing we're going to do is import the artwork. Okay, there's where I imported the Sergeant Zombie ink work before. So we're going to preview now and see what we got here on the screen. Okay, we want this. That's what we're going to color tonight. So we're going to select it. And we're going to scan that in. A little bit of rotation. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this at 100% instead of 300 resolution. Okay. Then I'm going to select all. I'm going to edit and I'm going to copy it. Then I can delete it. And then I'm going to open a new window. And I usually use the 8x10 to do this. And set it for 100 resolution. And the mode should be RGB color with the set it transparent right there. See that? Got that? Alright, good deal. And that's just one of the neat little tools and effects you can do. This is a design for a character for Sergeant Zombie's new comic. And we hope you enjoy what you've seen tonight on Draw TV. This is kind of a peep at what we're doing, and we hope you enjoy it. Next time, we're drawing a zombie. So get your pen and paper ready for the next.